Hello guys, and before we get on to this video, I'm gonna show you a few things to get out of the way before we get into the actual apartment parts, so let's go have a look. So here's my storage. I'm gonna show you real quick what's in there. So here's my nerf stuff. You can't really see, but there are my guns, ammo, parts. And here is some mini golf putting or putting mats, and then we have ping pong and its table, and then we have billiard. I can't really play it here because it's way too big, but maybe sometime I will try it out because it's here. And there, yeah, you can't really see, but mostly boxes and some bigger stuff. So yeah. And here's my glorious TV level. It can be used for a variety of things. First off, obviously, playing point blank. The guns are there, ready for action. And obviously the CRT to play point blank with. And then it works as a level or holder for my handbrake. As you can see, it's secured to the level, which is very useful. And there's my cat peeking around. Since, you know, I couldn't attach it to the wall, it would have done some damage, plus it would be on the left side, so I have this level to thank for it. I was really fortunate to find it because it's really nice looking, and it was just the right size to fit behind the seat, like so. So whenever I'm not using the level for either point blank or sim racing with the handbrake, obviously I don't need it for anything else than dirt rally, but whenever I'm playing dirt rally or point blank and I don't need it, I keep it here, and it's just the right size. As you can see, not much playroom, just behind the seat. And well, it's a little towards the pathway here, as is the bed, but it's not too bad. So yeah, whenever I need to use my handbrake, I just bring the level right here. So yeah, I was really fortunate to find this. Really well fitting and the right size. Anyway, now we'll get to the real apartment tour. And here is my house. First off, I might as well show you my cleaning shelf. We have the Hoover and WC or VC paper. And then tape brush to get rid of all the cat hair that I have everywhere. Yeah, nothing to see here really. As we come out of the God, what's the name when you enter a house or apartment? Well, from the beginning anyway, we have our bathroom, cat's litter box obviously here as well, basic stuff. And then we have a sauna, which is pretty rare to see in a single person's apartment. So there's my sauna, small and cute. Still warm because I just finished my little night with my dad and his friend, and our friend, I mean. We had a sauna, we played some Tume, which is a board game. Yeah. Oh, and I might as well put my laundry box back in there because I keep them here. And you know, this thing where you hang your laundry, don't know what it's exactly called, but here they normally are. when the sauna is not used. So yeah, that's my bathroom and that's me. Yeah, also, I'm gonna use this later. It's way too expensive, so I didn't dare use it just yet, but maybe I'll clean my butt with it someday. So that's the bathroom, really small, but it gets the job done. Now we proceed to the apartment itself. And then we move from my WC to my kitchen. I did all the dishes just for the video, so it's not dirty, lazy looking here. All clean, except for those two, but either way. My sink, my brush, cleaning substance, and my oven, and my microwave, very handy, and it's just turned 10 p.m. and a coffee fixer, but I don't actually need this. My dad brought it to me as a gift, as a welcoming gift as I moved here. It's probably gonna dust somewhere because I don't have guests often, especially not coffee drinking ones. But here's my water boiler, and I will use that whenever I want to drink some Turkish apple tea. I visited Turkey back in 2010 and I got totally hooked into this godly tea. It tastes very good. I do it sometimes, but not too often anymore. But whenever I feel like taking a trip back to Turkey, I'll drink that. And my cute mittens. What else? And yes, I eat Cocoa Pops, and I just made some dip, American, because it's the best. And I love to eat some Pringles now and then. And this is a, what do you call it? A sandwich grill, I suppose. Because whenever I eat these paninis, it's ham. I just put it there for a few minutes and num 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 num. I wonder if there's anything else to show here in my kitchen, and there's the kitty eating spot. Yeah, that's about it for my kitchen. It's not too big, but it definitely gets the job done. It could be worse. And obviously I need to do all the dishes myself. There's no dishwasher. Yeah, and if you want to see what's inside my fridge right now, there you go. Nothing much. And then we move to my living room, where all the magic happens. So here's where all the magic happens. My living room, my man cave, my gaming cave. Where should I start? Well, I guess I'll start with the wheel and, you know, that kind of stuff. So the wheel I'm using is a Logitech G27, the successor of G25, but it's not the newest one, the G29 and G920. So it comes with the wheel itself, and it's really decent, might I say, by today's standards even. It was released in like, what, 2011? And it comes with a gear shift, the pedals and the wheel itself, and then, like I showed earlier, the handbrake. And this is by Fanatec, so it's top notch. I normally couldn't have afforded this. Well, I could have, it just would have been expensive. But there was a black market sale going on, so I got it for a reduced price, and there you go. I have a handbrake for Dirt Rally, and there's my keyboard and mouse, which I use from here when I'm AFK, from my actual keyboard and mouse, so I can use them here whenever I'm doing some sim racing. And my seat is of course a play seat. And this is actually an old model because, as you can see, the wheel holder is actually coming from the ground. In the newer models it actually comes from beneath the seat like this. So this part's no longer there in the newer versions. So the bar kind of gets in the way when I need to use the brake pedal, for example. But I don't use the actual brake pedal anymore. I use more the left pedal for braking, because I mostly do Formula and I don't really use the clutch, so left pedal for braking, right for throttle. So yeah, this is a Playseat Evolution Alcantara. Costed like 300 or 200 euros new. It's pretty much the cheapest. There, now it's perfect. Pretty much the cheapest seat you can get for sim racing. Then the prices only go up. And just real quickly, I'll show you my bed. Small and cozy. I sleep very well on that. And this is a what do you call it? Well, a blanket whenever you're not actually sleeping but just resting. And here's some of my decorations. There's a Clio V6. Come on, focus. Focus. No? Okay, fine. But there it is anyway. And 2 trains I picked up. And the Eiffel Tower near a French car, obviously. Go-karts. Hot rod. Yeah, I don't think I need to say anything. And a James Bond car. The Aston Martin DB5 from Goldfinger. God. My phone's camera really doesn't know how to focus, but oh well. And there's Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2. And some more cars. And here's Häkkinen's McLaren, as well as Jensen Buttons from 2013. Even though the car wasn't that good, I just decided to get it because I really liked the look of McLaren before they went, you know, Honda mode. Dreams of power. And here's probably the best part. These 2 paintings, well, actually photos, from Mika Häkkinen's McLaren again. And then there's a Lamborghini Miura and a 40 Ford Sedan Delivery van. It's pretty cool. I got this years ago as a birthday present. And here's my current stack of PC games. Nothing too interesting. And then we go down to my PS2 games. Might as well show you because this collection's not getting any additions anytime soon. And then Newton's Cradle. But here's the rest of my games. Oh yeah, it was here. This I will unseal once I have 500 subscribers on YouTube. As you can see, it's still sealed. Brand new. So Klonoa 2 when I have 500 subscribers. Robotron X for PC, and Wipeout. I was really surprised to learn that Wipeout actually came out for MS-DOS. Well, PC, but MS-DOS operating system. And here's an old what's the word? Beverage anyway. That was formula shaped. So that's an interesting bottle. Really vintage. And some tuners back when I was that kind of a kid who always wanted those. And my personalized wallet. Obviously PS1. And my keys. My bottle cap opener, and a Porsche Boxster to go along with, hold on, Porsche Challenge. Oh yeah. Also, I won't show my PS1 shelf just yet because I'm still waiting for a few games to arrive. So I will only do a separate video on those until all of the games arrive, but as you can see, I still got plenty, several tens of games. That's pretty much all for this, and here's my cable Foxstorm PS1 memory cards. I actually have quite a few of these, as well as PS2. Ugh. So yeah, official Sony's PS1 memory cards. Still one, but I just put this on top so I will know which one I'll use, because I stream right after I make this video. I'm gonna continue Sheepdog and Wolf. I just started last night. And some more. These are third party, but I use them whenever I need to save something unimportant, like a save for speedrunning. And here's two PS2 memory cards, both official Sony's. And one more here, waiting to be used for mission percent of Gran Turismo 4. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, there's my PS2 Slim and Fat. And my PS4, and I got a personalized controller, obviously because of this thing. Look at it. Look at it. But yeah, normally these things wouldn't be on the shelf. They would be somewhere here, lying on the floor, just because I use them actively, but I just put them on the shelf for conveniency for this video. And here's my device, which I use to cool the air here, because it's actually very hot here right now. And here's a good view outside from my house. These windows are pretty interesting, but cool. And my cat's scratching tree. My other cat, Miriam, is not here right now. She's spending time with my mom at her house. But here's my new cat, Muru, which means honey or deer in English. And she has these cute drop ears. And she's a really, really cozy cat. All she ever does is lay down, and when she's not laying down, she's walking around here and going for a bite. But yeah, she's a real cutie. And toys and brushes for them. And my good old last boy, the most comfortable chair ever. What else? Well, then obviously my PC, where all the magic happens. And this level, as you can see, I put that board there just so I can get the TV closer to my seat, so I get a better immersion with the screen really close. And those are only just for balancing it out, because obviously if those weren't there, the TV would just fall over, so they're kind of supporting as weight. And here's my new desktop. It's really cool. A really, really cool looking table. And some more cars. And you may recognize these two from Gran Turismo 2. More cars. Mustang, New RSI, Viper GTS, Corvette Stingray, the 60s, and then a Camaro. Then this Le Mans Porsche car, two Subarus, and Shelby Daytona Coupe as well from GT2, Pagani, Zonda, Ford Focus, blah 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 blah. And as you can see, I also put them in color order. Blue ones here, then transitions from green to yellow. And there's my red cars, and those are just, you know, scrambled. And as you saw before, my Newton's Cradle, a must-have in badass offices. Now let's move it away from the shelf, because there's more here. I put all my red die casts here, so there's Marcus Grönholm's Peugeot, as well as Tommy Mäkinen's Lancer, and another Grönholm Peugeot just in smaller size by Majorette, and that's by Psycho, as in S-A-I-C-O, not Psycho. And another one of those Mäkinen's Lancers, older one. And then we have Celica's Supra, another one of Mäkinen's Lancers, and a cool NASCAR truck. And two Ferraris, Nicoladas, so you may notice there's no front wing. Sadly, it's forever missing. And then the F40, as well as a cool plastic formula I found. It may not look like much, but it actually has a detachable front and rear wing, which I found really cool. So I decided to snatch it for myself. Oh, and there's a Honda Integra tuner. It's got that ugly front, but the rear is just... But yeah, all the red cars here, as well as the two obviously on top. And that's pretty much my room tour, except let me show you a little closer here. Look at my ballpoint pen. It's a GD40. Oh my god, it's got even the number 5. This is the best pen ever. Okay, enough of that. And obviously my monitor. Oh, right. And my mic, my webcam. And then I got some receipts here, as well as my Steam controller, my scanner, which I will definitely use later, as I will hopefully someday start my comic, and I will definitely need that to transfer my sketches and line arts to PC. And some Hubba Bubba and Chewits, which is my favorite kind of what's the word? Fruit toffee. And then there's a moth been on my window for like hours, ever since the morning, just chilling there for some reason. And as I already showed you, a decent view to the outside. You see plenty of cars here daily. Muscle cars, summer cars, tuner cars, normal street cars, bikes, all kinds of stuff. So it's interesting to just watch outside whenever you're bored. And right here is actually where I'll put my webcam each time I'm playing on console on my comfy chair, and put the mic on the lower level. And yeah, normally it's not this clean in my room, but just for the video I cleaned up, so it looks really professional and, you know, hardworking, so I'm not a lazy guy. And then there's my big shelves on the hallway. This is where I keep my CRT, as well as my old PC build. I probably will use it later for LAN parties, you know, local access network. And there's my Fanatec CSR, which I will try again later when I feel like it. But I will keep my G27 as my main wheel because I'm more used to it, and I haven't found comfortable and good feeling settings for the Fanatec, so it's just laying there waiting to be used again. And some clothes hanging there. And a VHS and DVD player recorder, which belongs to my mom. She will probably want it back until I get my own, but been using that to watch some VHSs. And up here is my... you can't really see it there, can you? My Check the Dog bag and my badminton racket. And there was the Fortuna we played. And up here is just boxes, nothing important. And my closet, but obviously you won't ever see what's in there. And my coat hanger, my cap, my sunglasses. And the whole hallway from all the way here So yeah, it is small, but it gets the job done. So, console gaming, PC sim racing, and PC gaming. It's all in one place. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And my Tume Finland badge up there. Coat of arms. Cool stuff. Found it from a flea market like many other finds, like the Eiffel Tower, some of the die casts on the shelves. But yeah, not much more into it. So yeah, that was my room tour. Leave a comment on what you think about it, and if you have any questions, if you want to say something more, perhaps, ask away, and if you have any questions, ask away as well. And leave a thought on what you think about my 100% privacy office, where I can finally use the mic as much as I want without my mom hindering me, because I'm not comfortable with speaking in English, if anyone's listening. So now I finally have my own house to do, apartment, where I can do whatever I want. So that's my apartment. This is where I live now. Oh yeah, one more thing I completely forgot. Check out what's under the bed. That's my Stiga playoff hockey game. And there's my ab trainer. You kind of slide with it on the floor and work your chest muscles, or well, stomach, abdomen, and a cat's plaything, which isn't really used, but yeah. Whenever I feel like working my muscles, I'll just use that, and whenever I want to play hockey, I use that. So that's what's under my bed.